This is the oddball of racing sims, the maverick, the unconventional one, the outlier. However you want to call it, Live for Speed is certainly unique. It's as old as Jeff Grammon's Grand Prix 4, yet it refuses to die. It's still under active development by the same three guys who've been working on it since 2002. For me, it was the R-Factor killer. And now it's getting new physics and new graphics, so what better time to give it a try? Live for Speed proves you don't need fancy graphics to be serious about driving. It first appeared as a demo in 2002, became a proper game in 2003, and really found its groove with Stage 2 in 2005. Back then, I was playing R-Factor. Then someone pointed out Live for Speed, and after I tried it, I never touched R-Factor again. For me, this sim was an eye-opener. It was like, hey, this is how it should feel. The first sim where I really felt I was driving a real car. It's been evolving with better graphics, smarter AI, modding and VR support, and about in every 10 years or so there's a major update, like right now. Scaven writes the code and physics, Eric builds the cars and tracks, and Victor handles the sound, music and keeping the lights on. There are no publishers, no shareholders, no deadlines shouted in meetings, so you could say it's the exact opposite of something like Project Motor Racing. But how does it hold up against modern sims? Today we're going to test the new 0.8 B2 big update. The new dynamic lighting that changes through the day and night, and physics that now run at 1000 Hz. We'll do a multi-class race against AI, 24 hours in 24 minutes. Alright, and let's jump into the grids. Here we are, Live for Speed. 24 minutes about an endurance race. A multi-class race with some slower cars and faster cars, and with a full day-night cycle. So every minute equals 1 hour in this race, and we'll just try to pass these lower class cars quickly so we can start racing against the cars that match our performance a little bit better. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Yeah, new lighting system, new physics. Physics are now working at 1000 Hz, so the fidelity is a lot higher. I can certainly feel, I compared this to the old version, and I can feel the difference. But I have to remember, okay, let's be careful here. Let's see if we can do a little dive bomb. No, we can't. However, I am using a relatively old racing wheel. I have a belt-driven wheel. So that kinda dampens the fidelity of the physics. I'm sure you get more out of this higher fidelity physics with a modern direct drive wheel that I really should upgrade to. But other than that, getting back to Live for Speed after all these years, it's been a pleasant surprise. Like, it feels very familiar. It feels very much the same it used to do back in the day. Oh, a little bit too eager on the throttle there. We have a very good slipstream and very good run here. I couldn't quite outbrake him. Obviously, compared to modern sims, the amount of detail you get from the force feedback is not that high. Most notably, you don't have a lot of like road surface detail coming through from the force feedback. but it does everything it should be, and you feel very connected to the car, and it's very enjoyable to drive, and it's very believable. So I think, oh, there's a lockup from the guy in front. There's nowhere for me to go here. Alright, here we go. Bye-bye. And P11. And obviously lap traffic will be a factor in this, because the slower class cars are really, really slow. The AI also, like, that was a really, really pleasant surprise. Like, they are a lot of fun to race against. They do struggle dealing with the lap traffic and stuff like that, but, you know, very, very nice to race against. Oh, too much curb. And we can already see that it's getting a little bit darker. The evening is upon us. Yeah, this is of course the Blackwood circuit. Like, I absolutely love this circuit, and I wish it was a real circuit. Unfortunately, it's not real, but it is pretty awesome. Oh, too fast into there. Overdriving is very expensive. Should not do that. We are under a threat from behind. And sun is setting. And we are hitting lap traffic, so this... Oh, there's a huge crash in front. Oh dear. Careful, 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 careful. Careful. And he dive bombs everybody. Yeah, the AI having a little bit of problems passing the slower cars. Unlike me, who was doing an amazing job. what a dive bomb. Okay, easy boys, easy boys. And we took advantage of that traffic jam. We are now 7th. A horrific lap time due to traffic. I broke a little bit too late. And the nighttime looks gorgeous. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And we have one mandatory pit stop in this race, so we should start getting ready for that as well. Overshot the braking. Bunch of small mistakes, but they add up in the big picture. Okay, let's start to concentrate and spawn some good laps. And once again, there's a huge traffic jam in front. And we'll try to take all the advantage that we can. Now we're 6th. Aha! And just like that, we're 3rd. We are... Oh, not anymore. Oh, we're touching. Yes, here we go. P3. P3. On retrospect, I think that could have been a good place to pit because... good moment for pitting because... obviously losing a lot of time behind the traffic. Got a little bit sideways. When it comes to the force feedback, I feel that, especially when the car is understeering, you don't get a lot of feedback. It feels quite numb. But you learn to cope with it, and it's actually fine. It's one of those things, like if you're driving a real car, do you actually feel the understeer through your wheel? And are things like those supposed to be modeled in a racing sim? That's an eternal battle and a debate. And we are now closing the halfway point of the race, and lap times are slowly getting better, but they're not yet at the level they should be. And once again, the lower class cars are very, very nicely letting me through. I think we should start considering pitting because we are now at the halfway point of the race. And gaining. Oh, got to the throttle very early there. That was nice. This track really punishes for overdriving. Oh dear! Oh, a spin. And we lost the position. We're now 4th. There's a very nasty bump at the exit of that turn, and I just took it a little bit too hard. Now I kind of lost my rhythm. But yeah, I'm sure we can still recover. Okay, this time let's be careful with the bump. I think we'll pit the next lap, and it's sunrise, everybody. Sunrise. We made it through the night in one piece, barely. And we are currently 2nd, so I think some guys have pitted from the front. Pit limiter on. And here we go. Apparently we have some minor damage to the car. I don't know if it was a good idea to fix it. Refueling and pit stop finished. Let's go. Alright, here we are, and we rejoined 6th. I think our pit stop might have been a little bit slow, but there might be some drivers in front who haven't pitted yet. Okay, time to give it everything. Let's try to get some positions back here. Okay, we're gaining the guys in front. Wonder if they've pitted already. I'm really pushing hard now. It was a reasonably good lap time, but I'm still not at the level where I want to be. But I am gaining. I'm gaining on these guys in front. I hope they don't have to pit, because it would be fun to battle a little bit here. We've got 4 laps to go. Okay, some lap traffic. This might be interesting. Oh, they went into the pits. And it's so much fun to see the AI making mistakes and locking brakes, and they are very like human-like drivers. In this race I haven't seen a lot of spins and stuff like that, but they do make mistakes, which is of course nice. Oh, didn't get to the throttle as early as I would have liked. Okay, a very good slipstream. Here we go. And he pinches me to the grass, but... Oh, there's been an accident here. that was close. That was tense. Ah, damn it. I almost got him. 2 laps to go. Not quite the run we had on the previous lap, though. We are still in the slipstream, come on. This guy is still here. I mean, come on. Oh, last lap, and we get a lot of lap traffic here. This might be our chance to make a couple of positions, or not. It depends on everything. Oh, there we go, there we go. And suddenly we're 4th. We are 4th, everybody. Can we make it to the podium? Oh, this guy should move his car. I mean, seriously. Yoink! 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 Ah! And we're second! We're second! Alright. What was it, like from 6th to 2nd during the final lap? Yes, excellent. Ah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I do enjoy Live for Speed a lot still. I mean, it's a great sim, and it's very cheap as well, so you can, if you haven't tried this, you should. And yeah, the graphics, they are not like obviously at the level where we have our modern racing sims, and the physics and the force feedback is not quite as high fidelity, but it's a lot of fun. It makes sense. It's intuitive to drive, and this guy, I mean, seriously, what the hell? But yeah, I hope you liked our little endeavor in the Live for Speed. Tell me in the comments what did you like of it, and have you played Live for Speed yourself? What's your history with this game? This fantastic game that for me personally it killed R Factor back in the days. I tried this and I never went back to R Factor again. So we'll pull into the pits and call it a day. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.